The sun rose over the quiet forest, its light scattering through the leaves like golden threads. I approached Buddha, seated beneath a Bodhi tree, his posture serene and unyielding. His eyes, half closed, seemed to hold the depth of entire lifetimes. I knelt before him, a seeker with questions burdening my heart. Desperate for clarity, he glanced at me, his gaze calm yet piercing, as though he already knew my troubles. "Speak freely," he said, his voice smooth, carrying an eternal patience. "Master," I began, unsure whether my voice could carry the gravity of my struggle. "I feel lost, untethered from peace. How do I find myself?" His lips curled into a faint smile, as though the question delighted him in its simplicity. "The self you seek cannot be found in the outside world, nor in transient accomplishments," Buddha replied gently. "Do you see that stone by your side? Bring it here to me." I leaned over, lifting the stone, a simple, round object weathered by time and water. Setting it at his feet. "What do you see in this stone?" Buddha asked, a glimmer of curiosity in his expression. "I see a stone," I answered, confused at the nature of the question, as it felt like an obvious truth. "And yet, is this stone merely a stone?" He continued, his tone suggestive, challenging my limited perspective. "What else could it be, Master?" I queried, tilting my head in confusion. Buddha traced the stone with his fingers, then gestured outward toward the forest. "Look beyond its surface," he explained. "This stone exists because of countless causes and conditions, just as you do." His words sank deep, like seeds planting themselves in the fertile soil of my thoughts. "Explain, please," I urged, sensing the depth I failed to perceive. "The stone was shaped by rain, wind, and time. It carries the essence of all these things," Buddha elaborated. "It is not separate from the river that shaped it, nor the earth that holds it now." His words felt like waves breaking upon the shores of my ignorance. "So, Master, are we also shaped by the world around us?" I asked, seeking a direct parallel. "Yes," Buddha confirmed, nodding slightly. "You are the sum of your experiences, perceptions, and the conditions that govern your being." He paused, his gaze focused on the horizon as though beholding something unseen. "But," he added, "you must also recognize the impermanence of these conditions." My mind wrestled with this new layer of understanding, uncertain how to reconcile impermanence with existence. "How, then, do we find stability, Master?" I inquired, desperate for a solution to the endless flux. Buddha picked up the stone, weighing it in his hand. "Do you see how the stone does not resist the changes that shape it?" "Yes," I replied, unsure of where this realization would lead. "Do you seek answers, or do you seek peace?" I hesitated, uncertain of my longing. "Peace," I whispered, though doubt still clouded my heart. "Suffering is the fruit of attachment," he explained. "When you let go, suffering begins to dissolve." His words struck me with both clarity and resistance, for letting go felt like an impossible task. How do we release what feels so integral to us, Master? I questioned, my vulnerability exposed. Buddha placed the stone back upon the earth, where it seemed to merge seamlessly with its surroundings. "Letting go does not mean abandoning," he clarified. "It means accepting the transient nature of all things." His hands gestured toward a withering flower beside him, its petals slowly falling to the ground. "Even this flower, though fleeting, fulfills its purpose without resistance," he remarked. "So, too, must you honor the temporariness of life, Master," I said, my heart swelling with a blend of hope and despair. "How do I begin such a journey?" Buddha folded his hands in his lap, his posture embodying absolute tranquility. "Begin by observing the present moment," he advised. "See things as they are, without the veil of judgment or desire." His words felt like a doorway opening to a vast, unexplored realm within me. Focus on your breath, he continued, for it is the thread connecting you to the present reality. I closed my eyes as instructed, feeling my breaths enter and leave like gentle waves upon a shore. What do you feel? Buddha asked, his voice guiding me through the stillness. I feel. Presence reveals truth, unbinding fear's grip through clarity. The disciples watched attentively, their expressions transforming, as if Buddha spoke directly into their hearts. Alive, I admitted, noticing sensations I had never previously acknowledged. Good, Buddha said, a hint of encouragement in his tone. This awareness is the first step toward returning to yourself. I opened my eyes, a new understanding dawning within me, though its shape was not yet fully formed. The wind shifted, carrying the scent of blossoms. Buddha's words resonated, their simplicity profound, inviting me to release and be. It is a way of being. Here and now, his words felt like a riddle, urging me to unravel truths I had not yet encountered. So, Master, is this journey endless? I inquired, curious whether one could ever truly arrive. The journey is life itself, Buddha replied, his words weaving into the fabric of my existence. And life is ever changing. Another day, another encounter under the Bodhi tree, where Buddha spoke timeless truths. I approached him, burdened by questions about suffering. His presence radiated calmness, drawing seekers like moths to a flame of wisdom. I gazed at the trail, its subtle beauty revealing itself anew. My heart softened, touched by Buddha's gentle wisdom. Attachment to desires, identities, and impermanent things binds us to pain. I pondered this, recalling moments when clinging to fleeting happiness led to despair. What, then, is the path to liberation? I asked. Buddha gestured to the earth beneath him, tracing its surface with his fingertips. The path lies in the Eightfold Way, he explained, drawing its essence from wisdom, morality, and mental discipline. His hands moved gracefully, as if mapping the journey to enlightenment. You must cultivate right view, Buddha said, his voice a calming rhythm, understanding the nature of suffering and impermanence. I nodded, eager to grasp the profound yet elusive truth embedded in his teachings. Next, right intention guides your motives, he continued, emphasizing thoughts rooted in compassion and renunciation of harm. His words felt like a lantern, illuminating the darkest corridors of my mind. Right speech follows, Buddha explained, speaking truthfully and kindly to foster harmony and understanding. He paused, allowing me time to absorb the simplicity yet challenge of each principle. Right action urges you to refrain from harming others, stealing, or engaging in destructive behavior, Buddha taught patiently. His wisdom felt like a melody, each note resonating deeper within me. Right livelihood reminds us to earn honestly, Buddha said, without exploiting others or partaking in harmful trades. His tone held the weight of universal ethics, transcending cultural boundaries. Through right effort, we cultivate positive habits and abandon harmful ones, Buddha explained, his words unwavering in their clarity. He glanced at me, sensing my struggle to grasp the interconnectedness of each path. Right mindfulness keeps our awareness tethered to the present, Buddha said, helping us observe our thoughts and feelings without attachment. His words guided me, as though unveiling a map I never realized I possessed. Finally, right concentration deepens focus, Buddha concluded, achieving mental clarity through meditation and disciplined practice. His teachings stretched, like roots, grounding me to the transformative potential of self-awareness. Master, I hesitated. Are these steps enough to overcome suffering entirely? Buddha smiled faintly, his expression neither dismissive nor overly optimistic. They are the foundation, he answered. But true liberation requires consistent effort and acceptance of life's impermanence. He gestured toward the rippling river nearby, its waters flowing endlessly, The river does not resist its journey, Buddha said, nor does it cling to the stones shaping its path. His words stirred me deeply, as if light pierced shadows. The disciples around me leaned closer, absorbing each syllable. Begin each day with mindful intent, he advised, reminding yourself of the teachings and their purpose. His words were a gentle nudge, not a strict command, allowing room for human error. Observe your breath, thoughts, and actions, Buddha suggested, using each moment as an opportunity for growth and understanding. His guidance felt attainable, like weaving small steps into the tapestry of everyday life. Even when faced with challenges, Buddha continued, do not stray from the path. Use obstacles to strengthen your resolve. I possess riches, yet my heart feels barren. How do I change this? Buddha knelt by the river, his hands resting lightly upon the earth. Remember, he began, that all beings share the experience of suffering. Compassion arises when we recognize our shared humanity. His teachings felt both empowering and humbling, urging me to reach outward even while journeying inward. Extend kindness and understanding to others, Buddha instructed, for they too walk the path. Whether knowingly or unknowingly, it is revealed through presence. The merchant looked at the ripples, his mind turning inward. The path is not measured by destination, he replied, but by the harmony you find within. His wisdom struck me with clarity, dissolving the notion of achievement and replacing it with presence. Your journey is unique, Buddha reminded, yet interconnected with the journeys of all beings. Let this truth guide your way. Another day, another gathering beneath the Bodhi tree, where seekers sought wisdom and clarity. I approached Buddha, longing for deeper understanding. His gaze swept across the group, each person a unique thread in life's vast tapestry. Master, I began, bowing with reverence. What happens after we find peace within ourselves? Buddha's eyes met mine, calm yet piercing, as though the question resonated with profound significance. Peace within oneself is the beginning, he said, his tone gentle, but peace must extend outward to others. His words carried weight, urging me to contemplate the interconnectedness of all beings. How do we extend peace to others? Master? I asked, eager for guidance that surpassed individual enlightenment. Buddha gestured to the forest around him, the trees swaying in harmony with the wind. Observe the forest, he said. Each tree stands alone yet contributes to the collective balance of the ecosystem. His metaphor was clear, urging reflection on individuality and the unity that binds us all. Extend compassion and understanding, Buddha continued, for the struggles of others mirror your own. Recognize the shared experience of suffering. His teachings resonated, reminding me that the path to peace involved humility and empathy. Master, I said, how do we avoid pride or ego when helping others? Buddha's smile radiated a quiet assurance, his expression neither judgmental nor detached. True compassion is selfless, he replied, expecting nothing in return and seeking no recognition for acts of kindness. His words guided me, urging me to dissolve ego in the process of uplifting others. Master, I asked, is helping others always the solution to their suffering? Buddha's gaze softened, reflecting both wisdom and the complexity of human struggles. Helping others requires discernment, he explained, understanding when support empowers them and when it hinders their growth. His teachings felt nuanced, urging me to balance compassion with the recognition of individual journeys. Be present for others, Buddha continued, offering guidance when needed but allowing them to walk their own paths. His advice acknowledged the diversity of experiences and the importance of personal responsibility. Master, I said, what if our efforts to help are misunderstood or rejected by others? Buddha's expression remained serene, his tone unchanging. Kindness is never wasted, he replied. Even if unacknowledged, it plants seeds of hope and transformation. His teachings reaffirmed the value of selfless actions, untethered from external validation. But Master, I hesitated. What if we face hostility in our attempts to bring peace? Buddha's voice carried a deep resolve, unwavering and compassionate. Respond to hostility with patience and understanding, he advised. For anger only breeds suffering. His wisdom reminded me that peace must endure, even amid challenges and conflict. Master, I asked, how do we maintain balance while serving others and seeking inner growth? Buddha gestured toward a distant mountain, its peak shrouded in clouds. The mountain remains steady, he said, yet its rivers nourish the valleys below. His metaphor illustrated the importance of balance. Standing firm yet offering support when needed. Dedicate time for self-reflection, Buddha continued, and share your wisdom only when you are grounded in peace. His guidance felt both practical and inspiring, emphasizing the reciprocity between inner and outer harmony. The air carried a stillness that transcended the rustling leaves. As we reached a clearing, Buddha turned to face us. His teachings reframed desires as tools for growth rather than obstacles to liberation. Use desires wisely, Buddha said, directing them toward compassionate actions and fostering unity among all beings. His wisdom unveiled the transformative potential hidden within intention and awareness. Master, I asked, what happens to the peace we create when life's impermanence intervenes? Buddha's gaze turned toward the rippling river, its waters flowing endlessly without resistance. Peace is not static, he explained. It flows, adapts, and transforms with the changing tides of existence. His teachings reminded me that impermanence enhances peace, allowing it to evolve rather than stagnate. Master, I said, how do we inspire others to embrace peace and compassion? Buddha gestured toward the vibrant lotus flower blooming in the muddy waters nearby. Lead by example, he advised. A single lotus inspires countless others by flourishing in adversity. His metaphor encouraged action, urging me to embody the virtues I wished to see in others. Master, I asked, how do we measure the impact of our efforts to spread peace? Buddha's voice remained calm, his words infused with clarity. Impact is not measured, he replied, but felt through the ripple effects of kindness and compassion. His teachings dissolved the notion of quantifying progress, focusing instead on subtle transformations. Master, I said, will peace ever become universal, transcending all boundaries? Buddha's gaze returned to the horizon, infinite in its expanse. Universal peace begins with individual efforts, he replied, each act creating a foundation for collective harmony. His wisdom underscored the interconnectedness of small actions and the vast impact they could create. Master, I asked, what final guidance can you offer for those seeking peace within and beyond themselves? Buddha closed his eyes momentarily, a quiet contemplation preceding his response. Strive diligently, he said, relying on your understanding and embodying compassion in every thought, word, and action. His teachings felt complete, a culmination of wisdom guiding seekers toward their unique yet shared journeys. Peace lies not in the absence of struggle, Buddha concluded, but in the resilience and unity found within life's impermanence. Thank you for watching. Buddha's teachings are always with you. Subscribe to our channel and we will see you in the next video.